Ladies and gentlemen, it's DCW time. Welcome back. Welcome in. We are live. And we are here with a brand new edition of DCW. That's right, WAWA Championship Wrestling. Tonight we have round 2 of the WAWA Championship Tournament, in which we will kick things off with our opening match of the night, Forsaken and Charlene. Also tonight you will see Catastrophe taking on the Grifter Griffin, Laura Delphine taking on Blue Serpent, Kayfabe 13E against Livewire, Rockin' Ronnie and Crimson Claw, Jacques Hammer against Shannon the Angel Faith, Marius and the Manhandler, and in our co-main event of the night, the final match of round 2 of the tournament, we will see Bonesaw Jonesy taking on Dropkick Downs, but that's not all, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to end the night tonight with our main event of the evening. For the first time in DCW's history, we don't have the talent exchange yet. We will have a tag team contest when Chunky Sour Cream himself, Chunky Pride, teaming up with Sweet Tea Benson to take on the team of Blue Serpent and your DCW Heavyweight Champion, Code Name Scales. If you remember last week, Chunky Pride defeated Codename Scales in one-on-one action. Tonight, can Chunky Pride and Sweet Tea Benson get the job done in the first ever tag team contest? Welcome in from the Tribal Chief of WWE to the Tribal Chief of my heart. Just short of croutons with the Doritos. Welcome to both of you. And yet again, we're going to do this 2 straight weeks in a row where my cat is just going to go ballistically nuts for God knows reason. Is it something about the fact that I'm streaming at 10 o'clock at night? Is that what it is? Like, you're just like, what? Into the mic. Where's my tag team? Your tag team is Catastrophe, who decided to start a team with you as the Orange Crushers, who's facing Grifter Griffin in the second match of the night. Haven't talked to you guys in so long. I know, right? Been ages. And Patricia with the Cole. Thank you so much. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. As run down already the card for tonight, we are going to jump straight into the action. Ignore the sound effects in the back room as my cats are currently losing their goddamn minds. But for the opening contest of the night, Charlene against Forsaken, and as mentioned before, this is a WAWA Championship round 2 matchup. Charlene against Forsaken. And as we do here on this channel, let's start with those predictions. You got 1 minute to get those predictions in on who you think is going to win this match using channel points earned from watching my streams. And again, as mentioned before,
Wrestle!
If you get an automatic 300 if you follow. A follow gives you an automatic 300 channel points to be able to use during betting here in DCW. Also, if you're worrying about the bracket, that's down below too. Betty's first Pride-esque stream. It's an honor that she's going to watch me first, so she'll know what talent is. But check out the bracket down below and see everything that's been going on. Right, Roy? Okay. Here it comes again. We're gonna have fun again tonight. Something about DCW. He just loves DCW so goddamn much. So good. No, into the mic.
A new power-up is up for grabs. Grapple buff.
Wouldn't just like touch the road and we're just turn around and give him the dirtiest play. I was like, don't do that. Charlene not looking good here. The last time we saw Charlene was in the round 2 of the DCW tournament where she was dominating Dexter Parker before Parker made a swift comeback to eliminate her from the tournament. And it looks like Charlene is going to be an early...
2, a new power-up. 3, offense.
Charlene,
that's a pinfall.
Out. Wow, after what we saw last week, Forsaken is moving on. And congrats to WTMC Gaming, who bet on Forsaken. There you go. Oh, what? I want that guy. Who is that guy? Is that Flash Tiger with a cape? Moving on. Oh, good one. Catastrophe. Shane's brand new tag team partner. Lower the game volume during a match. Hard to hear you. You got it. Versus Griff the Grifter Griffin. Let's get started. How's that?
Russell!
Sorry, I was in the middle of Fall Guys round. Whoa, 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 whoa. You better put that controller down, son. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do predictions here. Alt-tab. Nope, Alt-tab, that's better. Where am I going here? Stream Manager. Let's do it. Catastrophe, Griff the Grifter Griffin. Let's do the predictions. How's the audio now? Is that better? Need to be a little bit.
A new power-up has appeared. Passive help.
There. We can do that. We'll turn that down to negative 10 is probably good. Sorry, all my things got like messed up. I had to re-sign into Stream Elements for some reason. Somehow I got signed out. But anyway, get their channel points. Griff not looking good here in round 2.
A new power-up is available.
Remember, this is for the WAWA Championship round 2 action. The first ever WAWA champion will be crowned on Friday, March 12th. Audio is still off for some reason, but it's better now.
1, 2. No, that's just a 2. Just a 2.
Is it still too loud, or? And Patricia timed out WTMC game for 20 seconds. All right.
1, 2.
Wow.
3.
What? Wow.
Pinfall.
Griff, the Grifter Griffin, is out. Going home. 2 very quick matches to open up DCW this week. Still too loud? The game audio is too loud? Is that better? Because I feel like that's too low now. we'll go with that and see what happens. I'm not sure what the issue is. A lot of the stuff is exactly the same as I left it before. I don't know if it might just be a problem on your guys' end. I'm not sure. But we're going to jump into... It's the announcers that are kind of fucking you up. I mean, I'm turning the actual... I'm not turning the audio down in game. I'm turning the audio down through my OBS. So that should be Laura, Delfina, and Serpent. Serpent, who we will see again in the second match of the night. In the tag team match in the main event. Taking on Laura Delfina. Can we see this? Get those predictions in. They're like yelling. I mean, at this point, I've turned it all the way. I mean, it's on minus 16. I don't know how much lower it can go. Because then if that's not working, then there's a problem. Because, like, I mean, it's pretty low. Because that would just mean that nothing's actually changing. That's better? Okay. Weird. I don't know why it hasn't been an issue for the previous 3 weeks.
A new power-up is up.
Oh, I forgot to put this on the...
Steel.
I forgot to put this in the DCW arena. Might be, but Blue Serpent off to a great start here. And with the health steal to go along with it.
A new power-up. Passive health.
Serpent going for the pin. Wow, this could be another very quick matchup here.
2 count.
Delfina with the Bulldog. Going to look to make a comeback here. If she can.
1.
Serpent going for the pin. A kick out.
No, just a 2.
She's got to get some health. She's got to start that comeback trail.
A new power-up is up for grabs.
Goes for the diving elbow. Misses. And that's going to give Blue Serpent a chance to come back. Squash matches tonight, honestly.
1, 2. No.
Delfina kicking out again.
A new power-up has appeared. 1. Defense. 2.
Delfina not going away. Blue Serpent has the health, though. It's only a matter of time before Serpent moves on. His teammate, codename Scales, is the DCW champion.
1.
Can Serpent become the WAWA champion as he punts away Delfina? A good showing by Delfina, but it just was not enough. Forgot to do predictions for that one, too. You hate to say it. Kayfabe and Livewire. An interesting matchup here. Oh, I did do. Never mind. Cool. Serpent with the win. And we'll just launch ourselves straight into the next one. We have Kayfabe 13E versus Livewire. Did Pat make her character? Not yet. Wow, after this match, we are going to be halfway through round 2. Already only 17 minutes in. Kayfabe going for the quick pinfall. He's been watching the squash matches in the back, believing he can get it done himself too. Livewire slamming him down though. Going for a kick, missing. And they hook up. Faye with the knee strike and the claws going at it, which should be illegal here in DCW. But let's be honest, we're in Delco. Nothing's ever illegal. Tying up again, Livewire getting the better of that one. At probably already the most back and forth match of the night. I shall have a decision this weekend. Tomorrow we will be live with WWE 2K20 Universe Mode. It is our road to WrestleMania. We will be doing 6 episodes of Raw and SmackDown simulated, which will take us up to WrestleMania. And then next Saturday is the big day. Guess what I didn't do today since I got sucked into Destiny and actually had fun with it?
A new power-up is
what I did, which was booking. Kate Faye has completely taken this match over. Well, the good news is you'll probably be late tomorrow anyway, so you got extra time. Livewire has just fallen down, and it is not looking good.
A new power-up. Resilience.
But here's Livewire still holding on. She, gets the resiliency buff. And nails Kayfabe with a DDT. 2 health buffs, a health steal. On top of a regen. And she has now made the comeback. Can Livewire fight all the way through? There it is.
1, 2.
Livewire has turned it around. Livewire with a swinging neck breaker, going for the pin.
2.
I'm going to be early.
Just a 2.
I'm leaving as soon as I clock out. Okay.
A new power-up is available. Offense.
I mean, we don't start till 7. Hi, Roy. Can you get out of my light? Roy, what's your thoughts on this match? All right, bye. Your counter is blocking the second health bar? You're right. There you go. Roy, what's your thoughts on this match? Right.
One, 2. This match continues.
Kay Faye has come striking back in this one, stealing the health regen. Livewire is nailing him. Oh, she got the defense one out of it. Oh, she gets the defense as well as the strength boost. But she's got to get that health back.
Oh, a reversal.
Oh, a reverse, and this is not looking good for Livewire.
1, 2.
Kick out
it's a
there.
2 count.
Whoever wins this. Oh, and it's Kayfabe with the win. Brings her up, drops her down. I think that's all that's left. He's going for the chokehold. Not enough. Into the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Kayfabe moving on. What a match. What a match that was. The most back and forth match of the round. And we have a winner. Nobody believing Kayfabe would get it done. Whoops, well, 30-second ad break. We're halfway through anyway, so why not? Let's run a 30-second ad. If you don't have a sub, that's on you. Crimson Claw. Rock and Ronnie, Crimson Claw next match. I'll wait till the timer runs out before running that. And we'll make sure we put this back on our traditional arena. That good old DC dub. Rock and Ronnie, Crimson Claw. Rock and Ronnie. Crimson Claw. Yes. Welcome back. Sorry for the 30-second ad break. Get your prediction in Rock and Ronnie Crimson Claw. While you're doing that, let's just real quick go over what is on top for next week's episode of DCW, as my cats just enjoy opening the doors all the way. Forsaken against Catastrophe and Blue Serpent taking on K-Faye 13E will be on tap for next Friday's episode. Still to come tonight, though, we have Rock and Ronnie and Crimson Claw coming up. Then it's Jacques Hammer taking on Shannon Angel Faith. We also have Marius taking on the Manhandler. And in your main event of the, or in your final match of the tournament, we will see Bonesaw Jonesy taking on Drop Kick Downs in the main event. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we will close out with the main event of the evening. A tag team match. The first ever tag team match in DCW's history. As we will have Chunky Pride teaming with Sweet T Benson to take on the team of Blue Serpent, who won earlier tonight, and his tag team partner, the DCW champion, code named Scales. That is your main event. But first, we have to get through the tournament, including this match, Rock and Ronnie and Crimson Claw. And speaking of Crimson Claw, my co-host Roy is here to give you a good old... What? Who do you think's going to win this match, Roy? All right, good talk. How is chat doing tonight? How's everyone's day? How's everyone's Friday? Anybody here watch SmackDown? If so, how was it? Because I haven't watched it in forever. And as I say that, Rock and Ronnie is taking Crimson Claw to the house and gets a drop kick. Crimson Claw is already out of this match. I'm tired. Yeah, relate. Crimson Claw already in the danger. Rock and Ronnie has just come out. What a victory.
That's a pinfall.
Under a minute. Domination here during night 2 of the tournament. We might have to have more matches. I mean, we're scheduled for the hour. We only got 4 more matches left in the tank. Next up, so Rock and Ronnie's opponent will not be known until the end of the night tonight, because he will take on the winner of Bonesaw Jonesy and Dropkick Downs. And honestly, either of those two men is going to be looking up. And they're not going to be looking good to take on a man that just put down Crimson Claw like that. Congratulations to the Rock and Ronnie winner. There you go. And we will continue on here. We have Hammer and Faith. Hammer versus Faith. Who's going to win? Get those predictions in. You gotta admit it. They're going to do Rollins or Cesaro. They continued it tonight. Looks like at Fastlane they are either doing Bryan versus Reigns for the title or Bryan and Edge versus Reigns and Uso. Okay. Jacques Hammer Shannon the Angel Faith.
Russell.
One of these competitors will move on. I didn't put it in the DCW arena again. One of these competitors will move on to round 2. Actually, I realized what I did. I forgot to do something. I think I know why most of the matches are private squash matches tonight. My apologies. I think it has something to do with the fact that I keep leaving these as arcade. I think that's why they're going by so fast. Shannon. Jesus. Forgot who was going down here. Shannon the Angel Faith. Star match. There we go. Paul Cruz is also a Nigerian heel now. Slightly racist, Vince.
Russell.
Jacques and Shannon starting off, or continuing on, sorry, here in the tournament. This is a round 2 matchup to crown the first ever DCW WAWA champion in their history. Of course, codename Scales is the DCW heavyweight champion, which we will see later on tonight. I felt that exactly. Yeah, I mean... I remember, like... It was Prophet that pointed out about the Hurt Business. Just the idea of the Hurt Business. And he just kept being like slightly racist, Vince, and I was like, yo, stop. Shannon is actually surprisingly taking this to Jacques. He has to make a comeback. Wow, who would have thunk that these would be the possibilities tonight? All of these matches pretty much ending in just squashes. Except for Livewire and K-Fay. But let's see if Jacques can make a return here. Can get the... Nope, he misses the elbow and into Shannon's.
No, just a 2.
And they lock up again. Shannon gets the best of it, throws him up, and hits him with the uppercut. There is the cloverleaf. Jacques is in trouble, but he will not tap. Shannon getting health and into the pin. That's going to do it. Jacques Hammer is out. Shannon the Angel Faith is moving on. Let's see. Nobody predicting Shannon the Angel Faith. Faith was on her side tonight. The hell was that? Anyone else just hear that? Did I have something open that I shouldn't have open? Weird. Marius and the Manhandler. Marius is representing DCW's own created characters, taking on the Manhandler. A match that I'm thoroughly looking forward to. Starter prediction, we have the winner, Marius Manhandler. Start prediction. You got a minute. We got a longer. It's only 10:30. What are the chances that these final 3 matches take a half an hour? Jesus. Well, oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, though, if you are here, if you're brand new here, don't know what DCW is, you're in luck. under my link tree, if you go down to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe, it always helps. You can see every single episode of DCW that I have made to date. There have been 4 of them that included all of the DCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament and the first round of the WAWA Championship Tournament. This episode will be uploaded later tonight. So if you've ever missed anything about DCW, fear not. It is all down on that YouTube channel below. Hit a subscribe. It helps us out immensely. As Manhandler with the eye poke to Marius. Or Marius with the eye poke to Manhandler. Back and forth early on here. Manhandler with the swinging clothesline. Takes down Marius. Gets that health buff. Manhandler goes to Marius. Drops him down with a power... Jesus. Can't even think. With the health regen, too. Not looking good for Marius, who is just getting taken out. Oh man, the night of squashes looks to be continuing. We have a main event. We have co-main event still to come, including our first one, the final match of the second round coming up next between Dropkick Downs and Bonesaw Jonesy. Here's hoping not for a squash there.
A new power-up.
But, you know, we can only hope. And then in our main event of the evening, it is your first ever tag team action here on DCW. As Chunky Pride teams with Sweet Tea Benson to take on the team of Blue Serpent and the DCW Heavyweight Champion, code named Scales. And ladies and gentlemen, not to mention, we do have the Tag John Championships, which are the DCW Tag Team Championships. They will be awarded not too long after the events of this tournament here, the WAWA Championship Tournament. And that will be it. After that, we will have crowned all of DCW's initial champions. Manhandler looking to punt away Marius. Somehow Marius with the kick out. Going to lift up Manhandler and drop him on a knee. Marius has a lot of work to do. But he did get some health back there. Even though he doesn't have a health regen buff. Curious as to how he was able to do that. Manhandler into the pin. For Marius with the kick out. This match continues. Manhandler dropping Marius on his head.
1, 2.
Marius kicks out. Wow. But Manhandler is going to pick him up, drop him down. Lifting him up again. And drops him with an F5. Wow. That should do it.
2.
The Manhandler moving on. Can I also mention, not a good night for the DCW's created characters. But we have come to the end of round 2. We have one match left in round 2, and boy, is it a good one. A match that I have been looking forward to since I first saw it on the ledger. These two are a tag team here in DCW, but tonight they square off as opponents. Not only as opponents, but for a spot in round 3 of the DCW tournament. Drop Kick Downs. Bonesaw Jonesy. Get your predictions in. This is the final match of round 2. Who is moving on? After that, we will go over round 3. We will go over what will happen next week, and then we will get to your main event of the evening, We need to restart this match because it is not... You cannot have this match outside of the DCW arena. That's a wizard. And I really want that wizard. My apologies for the swift restart. There we go. Did you tag them? They are indeed a tag team in DCW. Yes. But tonight, they square off as enemies. 10K chunks being awarded to, I think, Bonesaw Jonesy. And Jonesy reversing this. This is your co-main event of the evening. The final match here in round 2. Then we will go over everything to do with round 3. Knowing Bork. Oh, I did not. Should we? Should we tag them? There we go. It was sent out. Dropkick downs with an enziguri.
A new power-up is up for grabs.
Oh, Bonesaw Jonesy is not looking good. Dropkick downs, throwing him into the corner, and with a knee to the gut. Of course, as mentioned, these guys are in a physical tag team here in DCW, so they are going to be watching the main event very closely because it is the first ever tag team match here in DCW. As mentioned earlier, we will crown the first ever DCW tag team champions sometime after the WAWA Championship Tournament, which will end on March 13th. I'm sorry, March 12th. I keep forgetting I changed them to Fridays. Bonesaw, oh, dropkick down's getting up. They're going to feel each other out. Remember, this is, I mean, they are tag team partners. They've got to know what each other are capable of. Dropkick down's going for the first hit. He's going to win this one. Dropkick lifts him up into a suplex. He'll take that health regen buff. That is not a good sign for H. Jones. He's got to make a comeback. Bonesaw Jonesy with the sidewalk slam. Gonna twist him down with that neck breaker again, or a little neck twist again. Down's getting the better of this one again, going for another suplex. It's Suplex City here, and he'll take the resiliency buff.
A new power-up. Offense.
Down's going for yet another clothesline. This time it is a jackhammer. I put a lot on Jonesy. Well, but it is not looking good for him. He best not let me down. Don't know what to tell you. Oh! Oh, there it is! The super kick into the cloverleaf. No, Jonesy does not kick out, but down jumps into the pin. And that is it. Drop kick downs. Ends the tournament for his tag team partner, Bonesaw Jones, and WTMCA with 10K chunks onto Jonesy. Oh, well, I do apologize. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for round 2, but we do still have our main event of the evening still to come, a tag team contest. But first, next week, we will see round 3. We will see Forsaken. I'm not streaming tonight. I'm going to Jonesy's house and whooping ass. Yo, okay. Literally was going to get on Downsall. Dang. Well, I got to be quicker than that. I should have left it open for 2 minutes. I should have left the prediction open a little bit longer. Anyway, next week, we will see round 3 action. We will see the Forsaken taking on Catastrophe. We will see Blue Serpent taking on Kayfabe 13E. We will see Rock and Ronnie taking on the winner. We just saw their dropkick downs. And we will see Shannon, the Angel Faith, taking on the Manhandler. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Because also next week, you will also see round 4 of the WAWA Championship Tournament. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 2 rounds next week. Forsaken, Catastrophe, Serpent, K-Fay, Rock and Ronnie, Dropkick Downs, and Shannon, Angel Faith, and Manhandler must go through 2 matches if they are going to move on. Forsaken and Catastrophe will take on, the winner of that will take on Hot J Tubbs. Serpent and K-Fay will take on Chunky Pride. So very interesting based on what we're about to see tonight. If Blue Serpent can defeat K-Fay, they're about to step in the ring with the tag team of Benson and Pride. So very interesting to see that. Rock and Ronnie and Dropkick Downs will move on to take on the Dexter Parker, and the winner of Shannon Angel Faith, and the Manhandler will take on Queen Nakiru. So 2 rounds. Oh God. Hello. 2 rounds next Friday night here on DCW. Who takes them all? This is going to be a tag team contest. So yes, if you want to move on, you will have to go through two matches to move on to the, I believe that would be the quarter, to round 5, then the quarters, semis, and finals. So, ladies and gentlemen, 8 matches next week. 4 round 3 and 4 in round 4. Let's get into some predictions, though. Benson / Pride taking on Serpent / Scales. You have exactly 1 minute, 60 seconds to get your predictions in, because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening and is scheduled for one fall. I have to get a one fall soundboard. I have to get a one fall now. Scheduled for one fall. And it is a tag team contest with a 20-minute time limit or TV time remaining. In your first corner, you have the tag team of Sweet T. Benson and Chunky Sour Pride taking on the team of Blue Serpent and the DCW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Code Name Scales. It's your main event. Tag team contest. Who walks out victorious? Last week, Chunky Sour Cream, Chunky Pride, defeated our DCW champion, Codename Scales, in non-title action singles contest. Can they win this? This is just a taste of the tag team action you will see here in DCW, because we will crown tag team champions not too long after our first WAWA champion is determined. More details on the DCW Tag John Championships to follow in a few weeks. But in the meantime, let me know who you got. Do you think the team of Chunky Pride and Sweet T. Benson can get the job done? Or do you think they're going to falter and fall? to DCW champion Scales. And his tag team partner, Blue Serpent. Sweet Tea making the first tag of the match out to Chunky Pride.
A new power-up.
Serpent pulling Pride into the corner makes the tag to Scales, and we're going to have a tag move here, a jumping knee strike taken to Pride. Pride and Scales squaring up again as they did last week in their non-title bout. Codename Scales winning the DCW tournament, but losing his first match as champion. And Scales now in the first tag team contest ever in the company's history. Chunky Pride with a uppercut. Codename coming back with a quick strike. Pride answering back with a quick strike. And Chunky Pride goes for the neck breaker. Of course, Codename Scales is looking on the calendar. Our first big pay-per-view event, or DCW special event, I should say.
Is available.
420. It will come to you on Tuesday, April 20th. Or Thursday, April 20th. Plenty of time to get there, yes. Yeah, Tuesday, April 20th. Plenty of time to get there. But Codename Scales is going to need an opponent for that night if he is going to defend the DCW Heavyweight Championship. Pride and Scales going at it. Scales with the enziguri now. He's going to make a tag out, and in will come Blue Serpent. Chunky still going after Scales, and has now turned his attention to Serpent. Serpent with a bridging suplex, a belly-to-belly suplex there. And Chunky Pride will square up with Serpent again. Serpent winning the best of that one. Another bridging belly-to-belly. Serpent lifting up Pride again. This time twist the arm around and will bring him down. Chunky turning this one around. He'll lift up Serpent into a powerbomb. Chunky has to make a tag, and he will. Here comes Sweet Tea Benson. Chunky Pride getting some much-needed rest. Codename Scales is just breathing some gross liquid out of his mouth. As we have mentioned before, Codename Scales is straight from that Tinnicum Refuge, that landfill that they have going on down there.
New power-up is up for grabs. Offense.
Sweet Tea Benson locking up with Blue Serpent again. Benson's going for that power bomb. If you remember back in round 3 of the DCW Championship Tournament, Benson hit 3 power bombs in a row to clean off his opponent. This time he'll lift Serpent up, drop him down on his head. Sweet Tea Benson has taken over this action here. Lifting up Serpent, dropping him on his head again. But Serpent making the comeback. Serpent lifting him up, dropping him down. Tags into Codename Scales and the DCW champ back in the ring with Benson as they started this match earlier in the afternoon, or earlier in this evening. Benson lifting him up, swings him down. Benson with a little bit of work here on Scales going to have to do. Scales with plenty of health left. Actually, just a tad bit more health than Benson. And as I say that, we look like we are tied up again. Benson lifts him up, a swinging uppercut, or launching uppercut. And he has Scales and Serpent right where he wants them. They square up. Not sure which one will get the better move, but it is Benson with an enziguri. Can go for the pin. This could be it. No, but the DCW champ kicks out at 2. Benson again lifts him up. Swings him around for a helicopter and will drop him down in a Blu-ray. The Codename Scales with no health. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, your winners. Sweet Tea Benson and Chunky Pride. This time it is Sweet Tea Benson getting the victory. Wow, are you for real? Croutons. Croutons, you are lucky I don't time you out. What a victory. But again, we mentioned last week, Scales was pinned by Benson. This week, Scales was pinned by Chunky Pride. Last week he was pinned by Chunky Pride. This week, he is pinned by Sweet Tea Benson. What does that mean for DCW going forward? It is a very interesting time here. But ladies and gentlemen, yet again, that will do it for us here on DCW this week. Check out the bracket down below. Keep up to date on the WAWA Championship Tournament. As mentioned, next week we will have both rounds 3 and round 4, as we will see Forsaken taking on Catastrophe, the winner of that, to meet... Oh, sorry. Hi, before you ask, I created a Walk Fortnite YouTube and Twitch, so I am first ever. I walk Fortnite, and I will put a copyright down for no one to steal my name. Sorry? Okay. Welcome in, though. Thank you for the follow, I Walk Fortnite. Welcome into DCW. If you don't know what DCW is, it stands for Delco Championship Wrestling here on Twitter. And also, if you are here, since you have a YouTube, I'll do you one. If you click on the link tree down below, follow my YouTube channel in there. I'll hit you up. Or sub to my YouTube channel. I'll give you a sub back. And no copycats, I got you. I'm going to hit you with a follow after the stream is over. But if you sub to me on YouTube, I'll sub back to you, man. Fortnite is always good. But welcome into DCW. We're currently in round 2. We just finished round 2 of our WAWA Championship Tournament. Round 3 will continue next week, as mentioned earlier. Forsaken and Catastrophe. The winner of that to meet Hot J Tubbs later on in the night. Blue Serpent and Kayfabe 13. The winner will go to the co-main event of the night to take on Chunky Pride. Rock and Ronnie and Dropkick Downs. The winner of that will take on Dexter Parker later on in the night. And Shannon the Angel Faith and Manhandler round out round 3 to meet Queen Nikiru later on, also in the night. DCW every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 matches on the ledger. We will have those 8 matches, plus an extra one, which we will announce next Friday, or on Twitter. We will announce the 9th match at some point during the week on Twitter. Fortnite, thank you for the sub. As I said, I will get that back to you as soon as I'm done here. We're actually closing up shop for the night. We're getting ready to end it off. But we will be back tomorrow with WWE 2K20 Universe Mode with WTM CA Gaming. It is our road to WrestleMania. We are doing the Raw and SmackDown leading up to Mania. And then next Saturday will be the big one, as we will watch WrestleMania featuring your main event. Your true main event, which is Seth Rollins defending the WWE Championship against Cesaro. And then whatever else Betson has going on over on his show. Drew McIntyre, the Royal Rumble winner, will be going on to take on Kevin Owens. Is his champ, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken. But thank you so much for the follow again, Fortnite. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I will get back to both of that as soon as we're done here. Let me take a look. Is he streaming? WTMCA, are you live? Oh, nope, not yet. Not yet? No. Gargano, that's right, Gargano. I Walk Fortnite, by the way, if you're still here. Are you just a Fortnite streamer primarily? Like, do you like wrestling? Do you follow wrestling? That's probably what I'm meant to be asking. Not Yeti? You should go live so I can raid you. I have not streamed yet ever. Oh, okay. Okay. I can't get into it. I've tried playing Fortnite, but I can't really get into Fortnite. Just created the account today. Nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, Fortnite was alright. I was into it a lot a couple years ago, but then I kind of fell off. I was just never good at the building aspect of it, so I just never jumped into it. But all right. As I mentioned before, that will likely do it here. Let me just see if somebody else is live that we can read. Oh, Betsy is streaming. You know what? Son, usually I'd say we stream you or raid you, but we're actually going to go instead. Send some love over to my other friend. There she is. She is streaming some Among Us, so let's go ahead and hit her with a raid. And we'll do that. But thank you guys so much for joining again today. We will be back tomorrow on this channel. New episode of DCW next Friday, 10 p.m. But swing by again tomorrow for some WWE 2K20 Universe mode with WTMCA Gaming. In the meantime, let's go over to Bet's app. I think she just hit affiliate, or she just hit the 50 followers to get affiliate. So let's go send her some love. And just be nice and be friendly there. So let's go on and head over. Peace out, guys.